Roblox, YouTube, and TikTok have a massive new trend that is honestly insanely annoying and has basically been entirely ruined, and it turned it from being something entertaining and funny to just being something that is filled with money-hungry people using AI and stealing other people's content and just like flat out lies to get as many views and make as much money as possible. So in today's video, I'm gonna be basically exposing this massive trend in this entire niche, and I'm guessing you've probably seen these videos before, but what I have to tell you, you might not know about because this stuff gets pretty deep. But real quick, feel free to like this video and subscribe, it'd mean the world to me. But either way, let's get right into it because this is crazy. So just to introduce this, you've probably seen videos like this.
Why do teachers assign homework like we don't already have 5 other classes? Like one teacher will be like,
it's just a quick packet.
Then the next teacher's like, it's just a short essay. Add them up and suddenly you're writing a whole novel overnight. And then they say,
it should only take 20 minutes.
I'm not going to show you the whole thing, but basically it's these rant videos where it's someone playing a basic obby game with very simple text, telling a story with memes that pop up and emojis. It's a very simple style of content. It doesn't take that much to really make one of these videos, but these are massive. There are channels that are pulling millions of views off this, tens of millions of views on these. Like there's people with like 10 million, 8 million, 6 million views on them on the same single channel. It's kind of crazy how massive this niche is. My main focus is going to be on YouTube Shorts, but this is also a massive thing on TikTok, but YouTube is where actually the main issue that I have to talk about is happening on. Because the thing is, it's not just a few people wanting to make these videos or a big trend where a bunch of people want to make this type of video. Instead, there's some more interesting things going on behind the scenes. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is how these channels have devolved over time. Originally, they went from people ranting about other Roblox YouTubers to just people ranting about their days, and then people just coming up with entirely fake stories. You can watch some of these and guarantee and know that they're like a fake story, but obviously this isn't the most horrible thing because, okay, it's maybe just entertaining, it's supposed to be funny, stuff like that. But the thing is, these stories obviously being fake, often some of them sound a lot more believable than other ones, or some of them are more funny than other ones, because if you actually were to watch some of these YouTube shorts, and I'll find a couple examples, it basically feels like these were literally just made by AI. This is not a real human story that someone came up with, it's just something that someone got out of ChatGPT. And that also connects to some way crazier stuff I'll talk about in just a moment. But my main point is a lot of these videos are just mass produced with AI. These are videos that are just someone who doesn't even play Roblox, who makes an account, uses AI to come up with a story, and just does the most basic editing of all time. The reason that people do this kind of thing is not just because they want views and subscribers or to be known in Roblox or a famous YouTuber or anything like that, but it's often because they want to make thousands of dollars, and they do. You see, I had a conversation with a YouTuber who is in the Rant community that has been making videos for a while now and is a very hard worker. They're grinding, they post a lot of shorts. I'm not going to reveal their identity because I don't think they want to be involved in drama, but they did talk about some of the main issues that are going on inside of the Rant community. I asked him about it and how he felt about it, and he was telling me that it's literally known for hella people using AI, and all of the big UIT Rant channels are content farms, and he mentioned one specific example. Now this example is a YouTube channel by the name of Kitty Rants, and this channel has over 740,000 subscribers and has pulled over 449 million views in total on just 111 videos. That means an average of 4 million to 5 million views on every single video they've posted. So obviously this guy is massive, but apparently this person is in fact an individual who is basically making a content farm. Now if you don't know what that is, I'll explain in just a second. But I'll show you guys an example of one of their videos just so you can get a vibe for what their content sort of is like.
The next day I slipped the exam answers and an envelope with $30 into Elle's backpack. Then I went to the teacher and told her I saw Elle selling test answers. The teacher told me to go find her. When I couldn't see her in class, I asked her friend where she was. She said, she's in the bathroom crying. Her dad just passed away from cancer.
And basically all the videos on this channel are just stories like this that are probably not 100% true, because how could someone have this many stories edited in the exact same way, same music, same sort of editing, and also just telling a similar story that is likely made up and done with AI. Now apparently this YouTuber that I talked to said this was a content farm. Now a content farm is someone who mass produces a bunch of content just for the goal of trying to make money. Their whole idea is to make as much money as they can and then do some more darker things, which I'll talk about in just a moment. But this is obviously not the only channel that does it. This is just one of the most massive ones, pulling over 400 million views in total. But I could give you tons of more examples of channels doing this as well. And these videos do in fact pull millions of views and hundreds of thousands of views on each one because they are entertaining in a certain way. It's just when this niche turned from being people with actual stories they had to tell, that they actually felt, the experience that they actually went through, to being just people trying to make as much money as they can. It kind of tells us all we need to know about why a lot of the more YouTubers are coming into this niche. Because basically people see things like this getting a ton of views and they copy it, try to automate it, which means make it as easy as possible to spam out a ton of videos of it, and then make as much money as they can before the videos die. Now the thing is, what's going on with these videos is a lot deeper than just people trying to grow them. That's what I've already said. A lot of people are not just doing this for subscribers. A lot of people do this to sell their channels. Yes, people are selling their YouTube channels. They grow them up to massive amounts of subscribers with easy view videos, and then they sell them for real life money on websites that are against YouTube's rules. That's the thing. YouTube completely disallows the ability for people to sell their YouTube channels for real life money and trade them to other people. That is not an allowed thing to do because that's totally against YouTube's rules. But it's very likely that most of these channels are being made to sell them, because that is often what is going on in places like this, because there are a lot of YouTubers in the quote-unquote automation sort of area of YouTube, basically people who try to make as much money as they can from YouTube videos, talking about how to make these videos super easily. For example, a video called How to Actually Make Viral Roblox Rant Videos with AI has over 83,000 views and shows a thumbnail saying $14,870 a month, showing these Rant Roblox videos, and it literally explains word for word how to make these AI videos. Within a few months since this niche was created, it turned into something completely automated, filled with a bunch of people just trying to make as much money as they can, and just ended up being like an inhuman like niche. And the sad thing is there's a lot of Rant YouTubers who are actual real people, like working hard, and this is their own personal channel that they're building to grow, like, you know, their brand and themselves, that are making videos criticizing the other ranters, because that's what's happening. A lot of these actual like genuine creators that are not just doing it for money and doing it to actually, you know, tell stories and entertain viewers are getting pushed down in the algorithm, while these other people use AI to spam out tons of these videos over and over, hundreds of them every single day on both YouTube Shorts and TikTok. To be honest, I don't really know how this could even be fixed, but after talking to that individual who was a creator in the space, he ended up saying all the big YT Rant channels are content farms and it's low-key sad, and he's referring to the fact that this niche has been filled with these automation people. I mean, imagine, let's say you're a big fan of Steal a Brain Rot, right? And like all the YouTubers on it are people who actually care about the game, love it, but then they start to pull a ton of views, and then a bunch of more people come in there doing the exact same type of videos, copying ideas, and doing it completely for money, trying to just extract you for as much money as they can make and as much ad revenue as they can make, possibly. That's what's happening in this rant niche, because a lot of these people coming in only care about making the money and do not care about what they're talking about or entertaining viewers or literally anything else. I give a lot of credit to the rant YouTubers who are still working hard and still trying to make real content, but it's just overall crazy annoying how many of these people come in here just trying to make as much money as they can. Either way though, I don't think there's much YouTube can actually do with this. There's countless channels, which I'm not going to call out too many specifically, but there's countless ones spamming these videos every single day, and they're getting pushed in the algorithm massively. Another one, for example, Jim Rants, has 454,000 subscribers, 100 videos, and over 435 million views on his channel. All he's posted is these rant videos, and they're all exactly the same, and there's barely any originality. There's just a bunch of the same memes that everyone else uses, very similar stories to everyone else, and it's likely made almost entirely using AI, except for, like, you know, the gameplay. I'm interested to hear what you guys think about this. Do you guys think it doesn't really matter? Do you guys think that these people need to be stopped? Do you guys think that these people should just continue to exist? Tell me what you guys think, because I genuinely think this is damaging this niche that has existed and has been like a community on Roblox, and is just kind of filling it with just automation and people who only care about money. Either way, that's going to be it. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and take care.